ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Bhagavad Gita chapter 1 verses 24 and 25. Sanjay uvacha evam ukto hrishikesho gudakeshena bharata senayor ubhayor madhye स्थापयित्वा रथोत्तमम् भीष्मद्रोण प्रमुखतः सर्वेषां च महीक्षिताम् उवाच पार्थः पश्य एतान् samvetan kurun iti. Sanjay said, O Bharat, meaning King Dhritarashtra, having thus been addressed by Gudakesh, Rishikesh Shri Krishna drew the excellent chariot into the midst of both armies in the presence of all the kings and prominent personalities like Bhishma and Drona. He then said, O Parth, just behold this assembly of Kurus. So Arjun had requested Krishna to take the chariot in the middle of both the armies so he could see those in the army of the Kauravas that he had to fight with, especially Duryodhan and his brothers and other evil-minded kings who were assembled there to fight with the Pandavas. Krishna, as we discussed before, is Rishikesh, which means the master of the senses. He knows what is in the heart of each and every living entity, what is the desire of each and every living entity, and especially those of his dear devotees like Arjun. And thus, knowing the desire of Arjun, as well as out of love for his dear devotee, Krishna is here being controlled by the instructions of Arjun, draws the chariot in the midst of the two armies. Arjun is addressed here as Gudakesha. There is a very interesting reason why he is being called Gudakesh. In Sanskrit language, a word can be broken up into many different ways because a word is constituted by combining various parts with each part having very specific meaning. So this is called Sandhi, and there are many rules of Sandhi or joining different parts of words or joining different words to form new words. So Gudakesh can be broken into two words, Guda and Akesh. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in his commentary very beautifully explains that Gud means sweetness, like jaggery, which is unrefined sugar and is very, very sweet and pure. The other part is Akesh. Akesh consists of three different alphabets, and each one of them indicates one of the Guna avatars or the incarnation of the Lord presiding over the three different modes of nature. A refers to Lord Vishnu. Akarat uchyate Krishna. A is the first alphabet of the Sanskrit language. Just like in English, A is the first alphabet, and A denotes Krishna or Vishnu. Akarat uchyate Krishna. Then Ka refers to Lord Brahma, who is the presiding deity of mode of passion, just like Lord Vishnu is the presiding deity of the mode of goodness. So A, Ka, and then Isha. Isha refers to Lord Shiva or Mahesh, the presiding deity of mode of ignorance. When Ka and A and E combine, it forms A. So A, Ka, E becomes Akesh. So Akesh refers to Lord Vishnu, Brahma, and Mahesh. So here he is saying that how can these three different deities, Vishnu, Brahma, and Mahesh, manifest their majesty before Arjun, considering that out of love, Shri Krishna himself, who is the crest jewel of all incarnations, is obeying his orders. So that means that even they are considering their lives to be successful by manifesting the sweetness of their affection towards Arjun, who is therefore known as Gudakesh, meaning one who receives sweet affection from the three Guna avatars. So these three incarnations, Vishnu, Brahma, and Mahesh, are manifestations of Shri Krishna himself. When Shri Krishna himself is being controlled by love of Arjun, then how is it possible that the expansions of his expansions, which are these three incarnations, Vishnu, Brahma, Mahesh, how would they display their opulence in front of Arjun? Instead, just like Krishna, they are also offering their sweet affection, which is Gud, Jagri, to Arjun. So one who is the recipient of such sweet affection from these three deities, Vishnu, Brahma, and Mahesh, is called Gudakesha. Bhagwan Mahavishnu, who is the Lord of the transcendental world, once admitted to Arjun that I only brought the sons of Brahman here with the desire to see both you and Krishna. Meaning, even Lord Vishnu is wanting to come and take darshan of Arjun so he can see Krishna as well, who is always with Arjun. Now, this word Gudakesh, which is the name being used for Arjun here, can also be split in a different ways. It can be split as Gudaka plus Isha. So Gudaka means sleep and Isha means the controller. So one who has achieved control over his sleep is called Gudakesha. So Arjun was not under the control of sleep. He would go to sleep only when he wanted to. Otherwise, he could stay awake for as long as he wanted, for days, months, even years at a stretch. Sleep is a sign of ignorance, and Arjun is above all ignorance. In his commentary, Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, it is not surprising that Arjun, by whose love even Shri Krishna, the controller of Maya, becomes controlled, conquered just one ordinary function of illusion called sleep. Actually, even when Arjun will display the act of sleeping, he was constantly meditating on the pastimes of Krishna and chanting his holy names. Normally, when we go to sleep, we are in complete ignorance at that time, completely oblivious of our surroundings, and we certainly are not engaging at that time in any devotional practices. So in general, sleep is the time that is taken away from productive part of our life. But Arjun was not like that. There's a beautiful pastime described by our acharyas that one time Krishna and Arjun returned to Dwarka. Arjun was handling the chariot, so when they reached Dwarka, he was a bit tired and went to the guest house to take some rest. Krishna went to his own palace. After some time, Mother Rukmani came to Krishna and said that food is ready, please come and honor the prasad. Krishna then said, "Oh, Arjun is taking rest in the guest house, and unless he is ready, I will not eat." So Mother Rukmani went to wake up Arjun, but when she got to the room where Arjun was taking rest, she was surprised to see that from each and every part, each and every pore of the body of Arjun, the chanting of the names of Krishna, 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 was coming. So even when he was sleeping, each pore of his body was chanting the names Krishna. Seeing this, she was amazed. She was simply mesmerized. That time Narad Muni also showed up and told Krishna, "O Prabhu, the food is getting old, please come and take food." And upon the request of Krishna, even he went to wake up Arjun. And when he came to the room where Arjun was taking rest, and when he also saw the same amazing scene that every pore of Arjun's body was chanting Krishna. Similarly, Satyabhama, the queen of Lord Krishna, came to call the Lord, and then she said she will go wake up Arjun. And similarly, when she got to his room and saw the chanting, him chanting in his sleep, and Rukmani clapping and Narad Muni playing the veena, she forgot about the food and started dancing. Finally, Lord Krishna decided to go and wake up Arjun himself. When he reached there and saw all of them, his heart was overflowing with love, and he sat on the bed of Arjun and started massaging the feet of Arjun. So just see how much the Lord loves his own devotees. Just like on this battlefield of Kurukshetra, where he is become the charioteer, in his palace now he is massaging the feet of Arjun. Arjun then woke up and said, "Oh my Lord, what you are doing? What are you doing?" The Lord said, you love me with each and every pore of your body, and this is why you're so dear to me." So this pastime shows that Arjun never was really sleeping like a normal living entity in the slumber of ignorance. Even when he was externally sleeping, he was actually constantly engaged in serving the Lord by chanting his holy names and meditating on his transcendental pastimes. So then one may wonder that how is it that this Arjun, who is such a great devotee, became illusioned that Krishna had to speak Bhagavad Gita to pull him out of his ignorance. So our acharyas explain that actually Arjun was not in ignorance. He was simply playing this role, being under the influence of Yoga Maya, the illusory potency of the Lord that helps manifest all his pastimes. It was the desire of the Lord to give this transcendental knowledge of Bhagavad Gita for the benefit of each and every living entity. And he simply made Arjun an instrument to deliver this message. A devotee willingly plays any role that the Lord wants to manifest his pastimes, even if that means taking the role of someone who is in ignorance. This is the beauty and the glory of the devotion of a devotee like Arjun. Now this illusion that Arjun will manifest will result in transcendental instructions of the Lord, and we'll continue discussing that next time. Till that time, Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe, have a very blessed day.